What is going on, my Masketeers? Welcome back to another episode, and we are here to talk about Marvel's She-Hulk. So let's get straight into it. So, with the fallout of Jen discovering that Blonsky, aka the Abomination, has been taking part in underground street fights, which we saw in the Shang-Chi movie, it's now a situation where she is trying to prove that he was taken out against his will, and it was actually the current Sorcerer Supreme, Man Like Wong, who orchestrated the whole quote-unquote escape. But Abomination asked to be returned to his cell because he is a truly reformed man, and so she is trying to create the case and get Wong to testify in Abomination's defense. And while that's happening, there's like a side plot which is got to do with one of her former colleagues being essentially catfished by an elf from New Asgard who's a shapeshifter, and she pretended to be Megan Thee Stallion. Yes, the Megan Thee Stallion. He asks to be represented by Jen's firm because they deal with all supernatural cases now, essentially. And so that's like the side plot, right? Not that much happened in this episode, if I'm being really honest. With that being said, let's get into the good. I ain't really even got nothing to say, like, when I say the good. I don't know, this show in and of itself, I just look at it as it's just something where you just turn your brain off, you don't think too much. I can't even say like there's anything particularly good about this episode. I think the only good thing is Megan Thee Stallion. Because it's always a good thing whenever you see Megan. She's a highlight, literally. That's it. Let's go to the bad. There was a lot of bad in this. The CGI, Jesus. This episode has to be the worst episode when it comes to She-Hulk and her CGI. It was bad, man. This one was terrible. And it goes back to what I said before. Whenever she is in an outfit that has a lot of folds and it's based around loose fabric, it looks bad. It looks so bad. Every time she was moving, every time she was in any shot, it just looked so fake and it just looked freaking terrible. And I'm just wondering to myself, how much money did these people actually use for this series? Or is it a case of where they blew like their budget on the last episode and then they're just trying to get by with the rest of these? Because the consistency is not there. It's just not there, man. They really need to step it up. The CGI was bad. And as well, the plot, I don't even know what's happening. Like, this is meant to be 6 episodes. We're on episode 3 and I still don't even know what's going on. Honestly, I do not know the point of this show. I don't know how it adds to the MCU phase 4, 5. I honestly don't know. Like, the setup is too slow building and there's not enough happening to make it entertaining, in my opinion. The characters are okay. Like, the characters are cool. But apart from that, like, nothing is happening. Like, nothing is happening. So I'm trying to understand why they decided to make the show and what is the purpose of it, essentially. Because if that was the case, they should have just made a different show and then had She-Hulk as like an extra or something, just so we can get introduced to her character. She's not doing anything and her story isn't going anywhere and nothing is being revealed. I thought that it was about to take a turn when some guys show up and like they've got like all like these weapons that glow, only to find out they're just construction workers and like they stole this stuff. So again, why did they attack her? No reason. How did they get the weapons? Nope. Can they use the weapons? Nope. Did they hurt She-Hulk? Nope. So it's like, what's the point? What's the point? There's like a after credit scene where She-Hulk and Megan are twerking. Lord, I can't even lie. Even if the twerking was good, I'm talking about She-Hulk, by the way. Even if the twerking was good, the CGI was so shite, I couldn't even appreciate it. I didn't even know she had bunda. That's the sad part, because they had her wearing like this disgusting suit, man. This fucking charcoal suit, man. That thing that looks like a coroner. It just looks shit. I couldn't even see the bunda move. I was upset, man. I was like, let me see that CGI ass shake for real. You know what I mean? Like, drop it down in a circle, do something. I was vexed. Megan was there. Megan wasn't even twerking that much, man. That's the part that got me mad. You know, I was reminded of fucking Futurama, man. Death by Snoo Snoo. My Futurama heads will know what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, I really wanted to see that Snoo Snoo. I'm trying to see that Snoo Snoo get low, but yeah, the CGI just made the Snoo Snoo look dead as hell. And then they didn't even give Megan like enough twerking time, if you ask me. But yeah, my verdict for this episode, I'm gonna just give this shit like a 4 out of 10, man. It was just boring. I didn't really even get anything from it. Like I said, Megan was the best part, and like Abomination, oh my god, he's an abomination. Like I'm so saddened by how they've turned this character. If he ends up turning evil at the end of the series and he's the big bad, again, it won't really mean anything, because I feel like the setup is just so So at this point, it just ain't it, man. It ain't it. We've got 3 episodes left. Let's find out if they can turn it around. I doubt it, man, but you know, we're gonna ride this thing till the wheels fall off. But we're down like to 1 wheel at this point. So guys, that's my thought. Right about now, I'm gonna do a few shout outs or people that's left comments in the previous video. So take a gander. Can you see them? Great stuff. Guys, keep keep supporting the channel, helping us grow. We're nearly at 2K, which I am very excited for. So a massive thank you for everybody that has liked, comment, and subscribed. Come on, I'm less than 100 from 2K. So please, by the time this video comes out in it, man, let's get us even closer. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you next time at the masquerade. Peace.